It's time to reset. Let's get started with talking about how we can reset our energy and what things we can do in order to reset. During this recording, I'm double recording my video today in order to upload it to YouTube, as well as to be able to have this as a tool for those who may need a speaking presentation about resetting. My name is nerikia, and I'll be empowering you to restore your mind today. There are 5 months left in this year. What are you going to do differently? Ask yourself, what am I going to do from July 1st, 2022 until January the 1st, 2023, that's different from what I'm currently doing, that's not getting me the results that I want to achieve, or that's not benefiting me into where I want to see myself in the long-term goals of my life. Yesterday, I spoke of move on ambition. And when I spoke about move on ambition, I also referenced to write down short-term, median goals, and long-term goals. What does it mean for you to reset? To reset, you must reevaluate where you are in life, what you want in life, what are your goals in life? What do you aspire to be? Who do you want to become? And what do you want others to say about you when you're not present or in the room? Refocus your energy. Did you wake up today in a bad mood? Did you wake up this morning ungrateful? Did you wake up today and one bad thing happened and it just ruined your whole day? Think about your day and life as a gallon of milk. If the milk is spoiled, every different store supplier sells milk. So you're able to go buy different types of milk with dates on the milk. So you have to think about life in that kind of analogy in order to understand that just because one type of milk had a date on it and it's expired and my milk is spoiled, I'm still able to go out to other stores to purchase different types of milks, and these milks have different dates on them. So don't let one bad thing ruin your focus and your energy. Readjust. Readjusting means when one bad thing happens, or when things don't happen in the way that you want them to, or you don't receive the answer that you want to receive. I asked someone to do my hair today and they said, I don't have time to do that today. My hairstylist canceled my appointment at the last minute and I have a speaking engagement to go to. And so now I have to do my own hair or find a quick hairstyle. I have to readjust. Are you able to readjust your energy and refocus by reevaluating your purposes in life? And what are you portraying to others? When you portray your life to others, or others see you in a positive mindset or having great energy and they want to be around you, when you're not able to readjust and you have a bad moment or you lash out, then you're not aligned with your purpose. What does it mean for you to reset, reevaluate, refocus, readjust, and realign your purpose? Realigning your purposes. Sometimes you may be doing one or two things that does not portray the image that you want others to say about you, or you may be portraying something that when others are speaking about you and you're not in the room, they're saying negative things about you, or I can't find one good thing to say about you. When this happens, then your purpose is not aligned with the image and the likeness that you're portraying yourself to be to others. Realigning your purposes means if something is not working for you, then you need to readjust, refocus, and realign your purpose to what works best for you. Reset. Resetting means to set again, to set differently. A balance. An even distribution of weight enabling something or someone to remain upright and steady. To reset can also be used as a noun or a verb. This means stability, assess, compare, evaluate, fairness, and steadiness. The reason why we went over the terms of reset and some of the synonyms of resetting is to be able to understand, well, what do you mean when you say reset my energy? Why is it time to reset? What am I resetting? When you reset your life, you're resetting yourself for stability, to compare where you are and to evaluate, has this been working for me for the last 3 months? Is this going to change my life in the next 6 to 12 months? Am I being fair to myself and putting my goals and my alignments within my purpose? Am I steady enough to bring someone else along, or to focus my energy or give my energy to someone else? Do I want someone to mimic the behaviors that I'm mimicking? When I'm not in the room, what are others saying about me? Why does resetting matter? Resetting matters due to different energies and vibrations of others, opinions, relationships, behavioral patterns, and how we feel about ourselves or our lack of self-care all affects our mindsets. You have to be in a strong mindset to be able to reset your life, to reevaluate yourself, to check yourself and say, I don't think I'm being my best self today. I know they're gonna say something bad about me because of the way that I was acting yesterday. Dang, I didn't want to act like that in front of this person. Now they think I'm just evil and mean. So sometimes we have to reset ourselves because it matters, because I have an opportunity for you, but I'm unable to present you with the opportunity because you're not your best self. When you're not in the room, there's nothing positive or nothing that I can say to have you around the type of relationships that I'm involved with. Your behavioral patterns don't add up and align to your purposes. You have to ask yourself, who am I and who do I want to be? How do I want others to portray myself? Does this person want to mimic me and do what I'm doing? These are some of the questions that you must ask yourself. And this is why resetting matters, because you may be presented with something, and if you're not ready to accept your challenge, or if you cannot have the right type of energy for the room that you're stepping into, or for the opportunity that you may be presented with, then you're not stable or steady enough for someone to evaluate your performance. Why should you reset your energy? That's a good question. You must always take care of yourself and make your purposes and process of a self-check or your well-being your first priority. When you realign, then you can determine where your energy and your focuses are. It's important that you balance your life to remain stable. If we don't do a self-check and we don't evaluate ourselves, treat yourself like a job. I am a job. I'm a money-making, money-attracting magnet. When I'm on a job, they perform a work performance evaluation. Do the same thing for yourself in your everyday life. This is how you're able to reset your energy to make sure that I'm a 10 out of 10. Somebody's going to want to mimic what I'm doing. Somebody's going to believe in me and say, you know what, I can trust you to take care of this while I'm away. I can trust to send you out to do this because I understand that your behavioral patterns is something that will build relationships with others. So when we're realigning our purposes and when it's time to reset, it's time to reset because I'm frustrated. I don't believe in myself. I asked myself 3 questions and I said, who do I want to be? What can I do to get myself where I want to be in life? And who am I? When you ask yourself these questions and you're able to answer these questions and know who you are, then you're able to help others reshape their lives and change others' destinies to make them believe in themselves and to also believe in yourself, because I feel good once I've helped somebody else. Who? Who should you reset your purposes for? The answer is you. Your focus should only be yourself. You cannot expect to be your best self or take care of yourself or care for anyone else until you make sure that you are good. Are you okay? Are you good? These are questions that you have to sometimes wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and say, are you good today? Good morning, I love you. Are you good today? How do you feel? Ask yourself these questions instead of first pouring into others. You can't help anybody else until you help yourself. You're no good for anyone until you're able to appreciate, value, and appraise your worth. Put yourself first so that you are never last. Make yourself your first priority. Set goals that align with your purpose. When your energy and focus is on maintaining relationships with others and making sure that everyone else is happy with you and your decisions or your life choices and your goals, you'll never align with your purpose. You'll never be able to reach your self-fulfillment. Get selfish about your goals. Set your goals to align with your purposes. Reprioritize your habits. I had this bad habit of waking up in the morning and taking pictures. I had this bad habit of waking up in the morning and scrolling on my social media. I had this bad habit of waking up to see what everybody else had going on before I asked myself, self, are you good? How you feel today? So once I started putting myself first and prioritizing myself, for a month or two, I changed my behavior patterns. I woke up, I hugged myself, I told myself, I love you. And then I got up and I exercised. I had a good breakfast. And then I made sure I put myself first. I cared for myself. I worked on my personal hygiene, found clothes to wear, did my hair. These were things that I had to do to train myself to be out of the negative connotations and mindsets that I was in because I wanted better for myself. I asked myself, what are your purposes? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And how are you going to show up for yourself? So when you show up for yourself and you reprioritize your habits, then you are able to not let anyone else drain you from your energy source. I am a money-making, money-attracting magnet. So if I don't have the source to pull good energy today, or if I'm not the source of energy for others to come to try to pull energy for me, then I'm no good for anybody else. I'm like a light bulb. I'm unable to shine, and my light is unable to shine if I'm not full of the energy that flows through the light bulb. These are ways that you can win the war in your mind and ways in which you can better yourself to meet your long-term, short-term, or medium goals. First, you have to make sure that you reprioritize your habits. Change your daily mindset by waking up and empowering yourself. Ways you can do this is the following. Check yourself. When somebody say check yourself, it's not a check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's not a you need to check yourself. It's not like that. When somebody says check yourself, how's your energy today? I feel good today. I'm real moody today. I don't even want to bother. When you check yourself, you're able to align your goals and your purposes and know that, okay, today I can't be around that type of energy today because I'm not my best self today. I need to get myself together first. After I get myself together, then I can come and hang out and we can party and talk and we can have fun. First, let me get myself together because my head is a mess. And when my hair ain't did, I don't feel good. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't feel cute when my hair ain't did. Or if you're a gentleman, I'm not able to go to the gym today. I ain't get my workout in. I don't even want to bother because now I got to stay up late and get my workout in. Or for instance, you know what? I didn't have my protein bar this morning. I'm real shaky because I didn't have my protein bar. So you're gonna have to back and give me 50 feet. And so when you check yourself, you're able to say, I didn't put myself first today. You must always check yourself. What I mean by this is check your mental wellness and make sure that you're putting your health first. You're no good to anyone else if you're not checking yourself and finding happiness within. Don't let anything or anyone steal your joy. If I wake up and I don't have my morning tea, or I don't have my morning cup of coffee, or I don't have breakfast, then my stomach gonna be growling and I ain't gonna be in the mood for none of the extra stuff. I'm not gonna be in the mood for somebody making jokes because I'm hungry and you in my way and I end up eating you up, or I'll end up upset and then you say, this ain't you. You don't normally act like that. What's wrong? I must have really made you mad today. No, I didn't check myself and I didn't wake up and say, I love you, self. When you love yourself, you make sure that you take care of yourself. So you have to always put your mental wellness and your well-being first. Take care of you so that way you're not losing sight of your goals. Next is losing sight of your goals. If you find yourself no longer finding joy and happiness with what you're doing, then maybe it's time to realign your purposes. Reevaluate what you're doing, refocus your energy, and readjust. These are a few simple things that you can do to make sure that you're meeting your goals, to make sure that you're achieving your wellness and well-being, and to empower yourself. Because when I don't have nothing to strive for, I don't have nothing to look forward to every day, then that means that I'm just going through the motions. When I'm not just going through the motions, then I'm feeling real crappy because what am I doing it for? You must first refocus your energy by reevaluating where you are in life. Where do I want to be in life? You can't answer these questions if you don't know, what do I want out of life? What are my goals? What am I doing this for? When you're doing something and it's a short-term or medium goal, it adds up to the big long-term goal. In the next 15 and 30 years, I want to be in Jamaica. In the next 15 to 30 years, I want to have 5 cookbooks. In the next 15 to 30 years, I want to retire my mom. In the next 15 or 30 years, I want to quit my job and I want to be able to start a business. In the next 5 years, I want to be a business owner. I don't want to be clocking into someone else's job to then work on my business and fund my business in the next 5 years. So therefore, when you reevaluate your purpose, when you're aligning your goals and not losing sight of your goal, then you have something to work towards to. But first, you have to be empowered to believe in yourself, to not need any hand claps for what you're doing, and to understand that I have to readjust and refocus my energy. If I'm negative all the time, and if I'm speaking negativity and I'm not speaking life into what I can be springing forth, then I'm never going to get nowhere. I'm still going to be stuck in the crab in the barrel mentality, or I'm still going to be stuck doing the same thing I was doing 2-3 years ago. I don't want to hear about what I did 5 years ago. I don't want to hear about what I did yesterday. Yesterday is gone. I can't get yesterday back. What can I do today to meet my long-term goals? What can I do today to get to my median goals? What can I do today that can get me towards my 1-month goal of 3 achievable goals? What do I want people to say about me when I'm not in the room? What do I want people to say about me when they say, I think she'd be a good person for this opportunity? What do I want people to say about me? Well, I think she can do this because she'll be the right candidate. She'll be the right person. I believe in her because she can empower others. I think that she has a great smile and a great personality. She cusses every time she's on a video. I don't think I'm able to place her on this campaign. I don't think I'm able to give her this opportunity because she needs to check herself. Checking yourself means simply not letting anyone steal your joy, not letting anybody take your happiness away from you, making sure that your mental mindset is so instilled in not losing sight of your goal that nothing can come into the way and block you from your blessings. Reevaluate. When you reevaluate, one of the things that you're going to be focusing on and reevaluate is just making sure that you assess what's going on. List out your goals. Are you meeting your goals? Ask yourself a few questions about your goals. After reevaluating, then next you will be readjusting. What are you readjusting? After readjusting, then you're going to be refocusing. Now, I'm not following the infographic because I'm currently pulling this information up, but it's okay because we want to realign with our purpose. That is the goal, realigning with your purpose. So first, You're going to reevaluate by taking a moment to ask yourself a few questions about where you are with your goals and how you feel. Are you neglecting the things that are important to you? Where are you with your goals? How do you feel? Are you neglecting the things that are important to you? This is reevaluating. Refocus. Once you've answered the questions that you've asked yourself, then refocus your energy. Do you need a mind map, a time tracker, to set aside time blocks, or to declutter your space? Why are you not focused on your goal? Are you losing sight of your goal? What is hindering you from staying focused and on track with your goals? Readjust. Tips on readjusting includes minimizing your distractions. What's holding you back from meeting your goals? What's holding you back from being focused on your goal? What is stopping you from doing the things that you said you're going to do? Turn your ringer off. Place your phone on Do Not Disturb. Find a quiet space or work in a space that requires you to focus on your goals and your tasks. These are some of the tips and things that you can do in order to readjust. Maybe you're hanging around a crowd of people that are keeping you from being focused on your goal. Well, when this happens, then you have to say, I'm not picking up the phone today, because I know every time me and you get together, we just have a good time, and I be wanting to work on my stuff, and I bring my stuff to work on my stuff, but I don't get nothing done because you make sure I don't focus on my goals. I get to have so much fun and say, I'm gonna do this later. And then when later comes, half the day is gone, and I'm like, I ain't even gonna work on it right now. I gotta be able to do that. What does it matter? As long as it get done. When you have that mental cognition of saying it can wait till later, it can wait till later. But what about your other goals? What about your aspirations? What about what you want to focus your energy on? What do you want people to say about you? That you can get things done, or that you put it off into the last minute? Realign your purposes. Rome wasn't built in a day. There's no overnight success story or difference in the 24 hours that the next person have in the day. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. What you choose to do in the 24 hours of your day, it tells those who are watching and believing in you, or those who want to present you with an opportunity, or those who may be wanting to give you a campaign to run, those who may be wanting to promote your brand. When this happens and you're not aligned with your purpose, or you lose sight of your goal, or you're not checking yourself to say, am I being my best self? Is this going to cause people to say good things about me or bad things about me? Do I even give a fuck what people say about me? When you ask yourself these questions, and if your answer is, I don't give a fuck what people got to say about me, I don't care what they say about me because I'm good. I can do this anyway. I don't need you. When your energy is like that, what works for you don't work for everybody else. You might be able to have that type of energy and say, I got it on my own. I don't need no hand clap. I don't need no validation. I don't need no sponsorship. When you don't need that kind of stuff, that's okay, because everybody don't have the same 24 hours in a day. Everybody don't have the same mental capacity to say, it don't matter. Everybody don't have that type of mindset, and everybody doesn't feel the same questions are necessary for where they are in life. Therefore, you have to understand that your purposes are yours. Your purpose and what your goals are, your aspirations are yours. When you have your own purposes and you don't need validation or hand claps from others, that is fine. What you must do is take control of your time. When you're taking control of your time, understand that there's 5 months left in this year. What are you going to do differently? Compare and assess the time that it takes you to work towards making someone else comfortable and placing your goals on hold. My question was, what is holding you back from achieving your goals? Compare and assess the time it takes when you work towards making someone else comfortable and placing your goals on hold. Then evaluate what can you do differently. There are 5 months left in this year. What are you going to do differently? Even if it's 5 minutes to 1 hour of your day, work at your goals. Move on from the doubters and the people that put you down by listing out 3 achievable goals. Set your goals. Set yourself apart by being different without apologizing for resetting your thoughts and taking action towards your dreams and goals. I'd like to thank you for watching this video presentation. Be sure to like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel to be notified of all of the empowerment series and the videos that I drop. Also, never let anyone dim your light. It is time to reset. Never let anyone dim your light. There's only 5 months left in this year. What are you going to do differently? I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Happy July.